What was that, mate?
I said they always see your views, but they don't see mine.
True. Right, we are now live. Joe, feel free to fucking waffle for 2 minutes, bro. Even though you're chatting to yourself.
Yeah, man. Let me just check SBCs.
Riveting stuff. Share. Copy. Shout out to the 0 viewers, bro.
Yeah, so it's normal, really. The amount of people that actually fucking listen to us.
Gone live on YouTube off about Brentford and Boycott. Send now. Right. We're done. Well, no, we're not done. We just fucking started. Right. The Grove are
Boycott.
back. The Grove are back. What is going on, everyone? Why am I saying that? There's no one here.
It just says W, mate. That's just me.
Live view comments. Oh, okay, sweet. Right, yeah. I think they're going to show up there.
I mean, you're pretending like anybody's going to show up.
True. Right, anyway, let's actually get started now. So, Chaz and Joe from the Grove are back. How's it going, Joseph?
Not so bad, mate. You right?
Yeah, all good, all good. It's been nice to have a week's break from West Ham and all the nonsense.
Yeah. Do you know what? I haven't actually thought about West Ham.
No, it's like I'm obsessed with West Ham as always, but it's just been so shit this season that any sort of break is just welcome, innit?
It's just been quite nice. It's like even like football. I've not watched. I mean, I watched England, but
Yeah.
didn't watch nothing else.
Didn't we like qualify and we didn't even like concede a goal?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the next international break next month, we got 2 more games, but
Yeah.
so far, I think we've scored 18 and conceded none.
Whereas West Ham conceded about 40, scored about 4.
No, but hear me out. I've got if anybody's paying attention or anybody that's willing to listen and give a fuck, I've got a great treble.
Here we go.
700 to 1. What I saw the other day.
Right.
England to win the Ashes.
Right.
Down in Australia.
Yeah.
England to win the World Cup next summer. And
What is his Brexit treble?
And West Ham to win the FA Cup this season. Hear me out. 700 to 1.
West Ham to win the FA Cup? Mate, you are pissing firmly in the wind there.
No, but I mean, I don't know if it was a dream or epiphany.
To be fair, there was a spell for about, like, I don't know, about 5 years, but every season I would back us to win both the cups, but then we just always get dumped out the first round. I'm just like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, as long as I mean, we always tend to get like one of like the top teams in like the third or fourth round. As long as you avoid some of them.
No,
But
true.
700 to 1. It's worth a quid.
I mean, if you're interested in just throwing a quid away, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of them. What about all the people that back Leicester 5,000 to 1?
True.
Just
True that. But yeah, let's talk about the dreaded Brentford game coming up.
Is it
in
dreaded?
terms of the well, I mean it is because half of us ain't fucking going to the game, so I suppose it is dreaded.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, judging by Twitter.
And the thing is, like, I really thought that once Moyes had left, the sort of division in the fan base would sort of calm down. Because you had about 30% that hated him, 30% that loved him, and we was in like the sort of 10% that was just like, I like Moyes, but I'm not that arsed if he goes. So, and then
what about the other 30%?
No, you had 30% that loved him, 30% that hated him, and like us lot were just in like the sort of 10% that just didn't, just like whatever. Oh wait, yeah, I'm missing 30. Mate, the fucking maths is on point.
Mate, that I am shit at maths. Yeah,
Bro, what do you mean? It's like our first live stream in about fucking 3 years. I'm rusty, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is, I probably would have been better off not even turning up for my maths exam, and I've just proved it. Right.
But yeah, obviously we're not going to the game as well as a lot of others, but it seems like the fan base is quite split.
Well, I see loads of people saying like, oh, yeah, but it's a massive game. You need to support the team. I was like, what? Do people not think that? Oh, just because you're not going to the game, that you think you're not supporting the team? I was like, would you? Like, people that have been season ticket holders for fucking 10, 20, 30, whatever, however long, go home and away and all that. They're not going in the hope that
Yeah.
it changes something. What you're telling me that they don't support the team? It's nothing to do with the
Mm.
team.
No.
Yeah, obviously performances, players, and that can be better. That's that's neither here or there. But not about that.
Yeah.
We just want change to do with the ownership.
And the
But
thing is, I think the players and the manager, they ain't stupid. They know we're doing it for good reason. It's nothing to do with the results or the team. Like they know that 100%. Like earlier, one of the journos asked Nuno in the presser, like, "Oh, how do you feel about the boycott?" And it's like, well, what's he meant to say? Yeah, fuck GSB. Like, obviously he's going to be just speak sort of
yeah,
generally on it.
preferably. But
Yeah, like obviously in an ideal world we wouldn't have to do it, but we've just been sold down the river, and it's almost like a last resort. Like no one wants to boycott. Like people that are protesting never want to protest. It's because something's reached a point where that's the sort of their only hope, isn't it?
well, but where you feel like you can make an impact. Look,
Yeah,
it might not mean nothing. You might not achieve nothing, but you don't know until you try.
yeah, exactly. But it will be interesting to see how many don't go, because even the last game, the last home game we went to, Palace, there was shitloads of empties, and that wasn't a boycott. That was just
No, but that's. I mean, that probably doesn't help with how the team on this and that. But we know that they lie about the numbers. They just base it off tickets that have been sold, whether or not
mm.
it's not people that actually turn up through the turnstiles and the gates and that.
Well,
Because
I think
there's empty seats like most weeks. Like,
yeah. I think I saw earlier someone done the stats on it, and last season our average attendance was like 51,000. Yet they say it's 62 and a half every single week, because
no,
obviously,
it's
as you
just
say, once it's been sold to corporate or to us, like, and we don't go, then they say it's been sold out. I would love us to win the FA Cup. Simon Jordan's an idiot. Yeah, I I'm sort of split with that, because I agree with the
don't
first
speak to
one.
him. Don't speak to him about Simon Jordan. I've always
Listen,
thought Simon Jordan's a muppet, and he loves the sound of his own voice. But
listen.
Chaz loves him.
I like Simon Jordan, but when he talks about West Ham, he just talks shit. He does not know what he's talking about. But generally speaking, on other stuff, he is quite good. But
I've
yeah,
always
I
thought he's a
mean
wanker.
that whole West Ham thing, like he always talks about the ball, and he's like, obviously I'm not their largest fan, and then proceeds to just rim them, and it's like, well,
Yeah, but I don't know who made Dan Lord as a spokesperson of West Ham, but you're more in the know with West Ham Twitter than I am, because
but the
obviously I
thing
do
is,
follow West Ham accounts here and there. Right, you're a lot more in the echo chamber of West
but
Ham.
I think though people say that, but he's just a fan that's giving an opinion, isn't it? He isn't speaking on behalf of all West Ham fans. It's like we could ring up and speak on behalf of West Ham fans. It's just whoever's gonna text in Talksport, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, but I feel like most of them, especially say like Sky Sport, Talk Sport, and all that, they're just set up for you to fail to make like you come
Oh, cool,
across as
sure.
like you're a fucking idiot just to get clicks, engagement. Be like, oh, look at this muppet,
And
stuff like
and
that.
I
It's just
think
what it's
the
for.
issue when West Ham fans go on these things is the line of questioning is always set, as you say, is set up in a way to make us look stupid, and it's like we're being unreasonable or it's because of a few bad results. When no, this is like being lied to. The soul of the football club is dying on its arse, and this is the last resort. And
Wait for.
obviously,
Sorry, mate. Go on.
no, I was just going to say, and obviously, like the only thing I would say is realistically, I sort of know that a new owner is not necessarily going to come in, and the number one priority is going to be to knock down the stadium and build a new one. That's not going to be number one priority. It's probably going to be to try and fix the one we have got. But I think it's reached a point with people, especially like me. It's like I'd have anyone in charge of us, and yeah, you might get someone that's worse, but I can't stand them. Like, and they've pushed so many fans away.
No, definitely. But I don't necessarily want anyone because it could be fucking God knows
Yeah.
who. It could go bust.
No, of course, yeah. Like
But
you could, like there are other clubs that are in way worse spots than West Ham,
no, cool. No, of course.
Sheffield
But
Wednesday, and teams like that.
yeah, but going back to talks and all that, but it's like modern day like media, especially when it comes to like sports in this country. And that, it's just like they're all fucking like rage baiters, like just
Yeah.
engagement farming, just bots. Like they all do it. Sky Sports, like the biggest ones, you're like you've got no chance. It's just there for clicks.
Well, like the thing is, from
Bots.
Talksport's point of view, it would be a pretty shit show for them if everyone was just normal and agreed. Their whole game is getting clicks and getting people like us to phone up with the ump.
Yeah,
So that's literally what it is, isn't it?
and then people fall for it every time. Like, I don't listen to Talksport. I don't. I mean, obviously, like I see clips and that on Twitter, whatnot. It's like the other one the other day. What was it? Darren Bent and Goldstein about Bowen Madweeki.
Yeah.
Like it's just constantly like there's nothing like actually worthwhile listening to. It's just
No.
basically like me. It's basically like fucking me and you down a pub talking, but
Yeah. No, it is.
it's on the
But
national radio.
it's like with this week because it's the international break and that. They spent like a whole day on there just talking about an argument between Zaha and Mateta, and it's like, mate, that's barely even like middle of the fucking paper news. Like, no one's asked, but it's just because there's fuck all going on.
Especially Zaha, he just fucking he's falls for it every time. He's just easy to wind up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
But no,
they spent the whole break talking about fucking Bellingham and stuff like that. And it's like, does he actually come back? I was like, mate, he's one of our best players. Of course he comes back.
and the thing is,
What the
as
fuck
you
are we doing here?
and the thing is, as you say, they run all them stories like, oh, will he come back? When the first thing the manager said was before a game was played was, yeah, it's because he's played 100 minutes.
Yeah, he's just
It's not
come
like
back from
he's gone, yeah,
shoulder
that's it, he's
surgery.
dropped.
Like what are we doing? Right, don't get me like I think Gilles a very Marmite character. Don't get me wrong, I can see why he comes across. People might think he's a bit of a bellend. He can be, but he's also a world class footballer and one of our best players. So like
Yeah.
this,
There's like a difference between just finding anything to report a story on and just waffling shit. Like,
it's like I like Morgan Rogers. He's not Bellingham. He's nowhere
yeah,
near Bellingham. But
no, of
anyway,
course.
that's right. England, we
But
got
no,
that.
yeah, obviously back to
We
the
got that covered.
back to the protest on Monday night. As I say, I think it's quite split. But I think even if like 5 or 10,000 don't go, as well as the other 8 or 9,000 that usually don't turn up, you will notice a significant difference. I think.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not like it's fucking blistering like fucking atmosphere, is it?
No, exactly. And it's like I understand people. The thing that knocks me that I kept seeing was if you want to go to the game, it's absolutely fine. No one's saying you can't go to the game. It's the ones
No,
that before this game, before Nuno, were like, oh yeah, GSB out, I want them out, boycott, protest. And second we get a new manager, they're just creaming their pants like, oh no, I can't miss the first game. It's like, fuck me, like, is
it's
that
not
really all it
about that.
takes?
It's not about that. It's not about a new manager. Like that's irrelevant. We've had what fucking 3 managers in the past year.
Yeah,
It's not about a manager. It's not about. It's about what we think is best for the club.
yeah. And obviously there's this thing where people seem to think that if you are boycotting, you're giving everyone else shit. But I've barely even seen that. I think that's just people's own insecurities or whatever, because no one's even said that. But for me, it's like you can't be going on these protests and then not want to boycott. For me, you can't like dip your toe in. You either got to be right. We need to get these out, or it can't be like, oh yeah, I'll go to this one, but oh, I can't do that one. It's like that's not a protest, man.
You're either in or you're out.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we're fucked either way because obviously we've already paid our money for season tickets, so we kind of fucked it.
Yeah.
But then
But
again, if you don't say have a season ticket, go home and away games, have you really got like any position to say to other people what they want to do? But
yeah.
yeah.
But I think I've seen those people say, "Oh, like, what's the point? It's not gonna achieve anything or whatever." But obviously, it's not to do with
Well,
money,
that's the
as you
kind of
say.
fucking that's the kind of attitude that where nothing gets done. If you just live
But
like that, no, then what the fuck's the point in anything?
well,
How have we ever like got anything in fucking life? If we
you
don't
need
even,
to
like,
understand that we've got an owner whose ego is so fragile and weak. Like the second there's any exposure on him, like I can guarantee all this shit on Talksport, no matter how much Talksport try and sort of do a narrative on West Ham fans, they don't like it. It's just unwanted shit that they don't need. And the fact it's on Sky Sports, they're going to talk about it. And
yeah,
even if there's 5,000 of us, if there's 20,000 of us, they're still going to be made to look like dicks. Which is for me, that's like the only thing that's worth doing it for at the minute. Because realistically, a few of us not turning up is not going to make them go, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go. That's not going to happen. But
that's what
it's
I mean.
just about having a voice and using it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's all you can do is support. It's not like we're in fucking like well in circles like in football, this and that. It's
Mm,
about anything. You just got to come together as a fan base. Obviously, like not everybody's going to agree, and that's fine.
mm.
It's a democracy. It is what it is.
And obviously,
But
you have got other ones coming up. You got a sit-in against Newcastle, which would be fucking. I'm not sure there'll be any fans left by the time we can see four. But then after that, you got the other protest outside against Burnley, which is the one where people are hoping that loads of us turn up again. But I'm not going to build my hopes up like last time and just moan the whole day. Joe, mate, it's dead. There's fucking no one here.
anyway, I mean, I'm saying teams just start, innit?
Yeah, no, it's a start. But in terms of the actual game itself, it's for me, it's a fucking must win. And I know we say that pretty much every week now, but it literally is. Like if you ain't
Well,
picking up something at home to Brentford, it's slippery slope.
well, they're in the same boat as us. I mean, but it's not just Brentford. We've got a supposed decent run of fixtures now where you're like, right, if we don't start picking up points now, then where the fuck are we?
Yeah, no, it's true. But I mean, I think I thought start of the season. Obviously, they lost their captain, Vista and Buemo, the manager. I really thought they'd be right down there, but they've looked a bit better than I thought they were gonna. But yeah, as I say,
They've not looked
it's
amazing though. I'm not.
no, they haven't. But we fucking need something, man. We need a result because then 4 days later we're away to Leeds, which will be another tough game, won't it?
Yeah, especially and what doesn't help is obviously all the promoted teams have already picked up points. Like Leeds and what fucking like 6 points ahead of us, didn't they, or
Yeah,
something like that?
and then
Sunderland
it
the same.
also don't help that that our main striker is now crocked again. So we're
I,
relying on Callum Wilson, who's missed about 60 games in 2 years. So it's
I don't care. Fulkrug shit. You know my opinions of Fulkrug. Couldn't
yeah,
care less. One of the worst signings we've ever made. And
he's
and it made me laugh. I see on Twitter people like having the cheek to fucking have a pop at Bowen supposedly about his captaincy. So, oh, why don't Fulkrug become captain? I was like, what? Because of one fucking interview where he digged out his teammates.
yeah. I
But
don't
yeah,
understand the thing.
a fair few, like a fair bit of what he said was, yeah, all right, spot on. But you're part of the problem, mate. You've come
Yeah,
here on basically a job for the boys contract from the former fucking sporting director, who I think is known as Werder Bremen. You cost
yeah.
us a fuckload. You spent most of the time injured, and when you have played, you've been dog shit. We just need
No,
to
mate,
we just,
it's right.
we just need to get rid.
No, yeah, no, we do.
And then
But
and then West Ham striker curse can continue.
well, it is, isn't it? And it's like now we're just sort of we haven't got a choice. We're stuck with Wilson, who we're going to try and wrap in fucking eggshells, I assume. And then we'll be either shoehorning Bowen up there, which I don't really want, or Marshall. That's our only hope, isn't it?
Might as well just give Marshall some minutes.
Well, the thing is, these sort of circumstances can prove good for like a youngster, but then in the same breath, it can be like a Mabama when he was thrown in there when we all was crying out for him. Was all like, oh, hang on, this kid's not ready. But I think Marshall does have something about him, doesn't he? He does look quite good.
Well, he obviously coming against Arsenal for like half hour. That said quite a lot that he come on behind before Wilson, so we'll
Yeah,
have to wait and see.
but no,
But it can't be any worse than Fulcrum. I'm not being funny. The geezer's offered fuck all.
yeah. I just don't. I don't
Nothing.
ever understand what he does on the pitch, other than just fucking heavy breathe around everywhere like a big hog. Like he doesn't. He doesn't link anyone up. He doesn't hold the ball out. He don't win a duel. He's not quick. What's the fucking point?
He's a good talker.
He's great for a chat after the game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the kitchen at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's blinding. But anything other than that, just fuck,
I
mate.
do think though, if it honestly wasn't for that interview he done after, was it when we drew at home to Southampton? If it honestly wasn't for that interview, people would be giving him way more shit.
Yeah, and
But yeah, well,
I mean, that's how easily not persuasive people are. It was like, yeah, like I said at the time, I was like, you're part of the problem, mate.
yeah,
What the fuck have you offered?
he is also in
Nothing.
that team.
Yeah.
But no,
He's walking around like his shit don't stink.
yeah.
But I've said for like a while, need to get rid.
So yeah, I imagine he's going to start with Wilson. I think he'll try and get the most out of Wilson, and then probably give Marshall
It's
like
not
the last
like
half hour.
Wilson, but fair enough. It's not looked too bad when he's played, like here and
No.
there.
You know what?
Obviously scored against
You know what?
Forest.
You know what? He like reminds me of though Wilson. Do you remember when Antonio was really injury prone all the time, and then he come back and he stayed fit, but you could tell he was like holding back a little bit. I think that's what I think they're trying to manage Wilson so much because it's like, especially
Well,
now.
as far as I know, he's not injured. I've not heard anything that he picks up anything or so.
No, but what I'm saying is that like I can tell they're trying to manage him in a way so he's not going to go out there and give 110%, especially now the fucking German's injured. He's going to have to sort of adapt the game sort of thing. Otherwise, we're left with a kid up there, which is just this is just like another reason why we're fucking protesting. We just run like a shit show, man. It's like we was like in European finals and getting in Europe every year, and now we're just back to just run like a shit show. Just carried by Moyes for 3 years, man.
We had a good run,
Yeah, and now we're back to just being bums again
basically.
in a fucking soulless shithole.
Pretty much, mate.
Other than that, though, it's actually all going really well.
Yeah. As I said, I've not kept up with any West Ham news or anything like that.
The
Really,
only other news I've seen
so,
that me and you have not really spoke about is he's not getting in his own coaching staff. They're just promoting coaches from within.
it's because they keep on having to pay fucking managers' contracts that they sacked.
Well, I think for me, there's obviously positives and negatives to it. Obviously, the positives are they know West Ham, they'll probably be right up for it, and they love the club. But then, surely at some stage, Nuno's going to want his own coaches and his own team.
Yeah, no, I reckon we get a couple in there, but as you said, he's already promoted a fair few staff, so I don't think he
Yeah,
has a room for too many more. But what, half of them still at Forest as well? I don't know.
yeah. But I mean, at least we have had a change in manager, and we've got like a fucking chance of actually staying up. You'd hope compared to when we had Potter, because fuck me.
Well, that's the thing. It's not like our squad's not completely shit. We have got some good players.
Oh no, we have. It's just this season it's been fucking honking. It's like,
No, but it's not. It's not if it was. Oh, they're too good to go down. No, I've heard that before, and we've gone down.
and
So
we had a fucking super team.
yeah.
But,
So
but
it's
yeah,
not
it's
like anything out of the ordinary.
no. I don't want to jinx it, but I can see us getting something against Brentford. I just think that the players will be up for it, just because of all the shit that's going on in the media. The manager keeps saying he wants to make that shithole a fortress. I mean, fair play for the optimism, but you wait till you step in there for the first time, mate. He's gonna walk. He look around like Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, but just need to win.
Yeah,
That's what builds confidence. That's what people get. That's what gets people on board. It's like, all right, I believe this manager's such and such. You just need to win. And I'm
yeah.
not
I
being
mean,
funny. You get paid a fucking handsome amount of money. The least you do is fucking win.
yeah. I mean, the 2 games we've got to go off, Everton away. I thought we deserved the point, and we could have really won the game. We had chances to win it.
Yeah.
I think my immediate reaction to Arsenal, I was quite pissed, shock, but I was a
Sounds like
little bit
yours.
let down. So I just thought we didn't create anything. But then realistically, you're going away to a team that are just unreal. They're quality, and maybe the whole point was let's go here, respectable, not get pumped, and that might be what it takes sometimes. Rather than if we go there, lose 5 or 6, you're like almost back to like fuck me, we're back to this again. So at least we didn't get pumped, I suppose. And I think Brentford's the
Yeah.
game where we can try and build on the Everton performance.
I mean, well, it's not a fact of trial. We have to, because as you said, obviously I know the past couple of years seasons we've gone to Arsenal, we've won, but it's kind of been the same as how we set up the other game, where obviously defend well, they
Yeah,
have bodies in the box, whatnot, and then hopefully get a chance. And we've managed to obviously we won 2-0 and 1-0, and we've managed to keep them
Mm,
out. But as we were saying, we kind of like due that. But it was good that we didn't lose, like get fucking battered.
yeah,
Because I'd imagine the players' confidence already is like it's not great.
no. I think as
But
well, the reason why there's like more pressure this season is because normally there's at least 2 or 3 just dog shit teams. You're like, oh, as shit as we are, we've got them behind us. But I've watched most teams this season, even Burnley. I watched them away at Man United, and they played really well. Like they weren't shit. They weren't like
yeah, I mean
they.
United ain't great, but I get your point.
Yeah, and then you've got tomorrow. I think they've got Leeds at home, which is like a fucking 6-pointer, really, isn't it?
I mean Leeds at Ellen Road, they've looked really
Mm.
good.
And
And
even Wolves,
obviously
like I know
Sunderland,
they've barely got a point on the board, but away to Spurs they look good. And who did they play last?
Brighton.
Did they did they draw that?
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
fuck for Brighton.
that's what I mean.
Otherwise we
Like
would have been bottom.
that's what I mean. Like they've in the last 2 they got 2 points against Spurs and Brighton, and in both games they're letting really late equalisers, so they could be turning the corner. For me though, I'm really not that bothered about going down. Like there's some decent away ground to tick off, but for me it's the fact that we like West Ham in our lifetimes have always been around like there. We went up to there, and now we're just back down here, and it's almost like how has this fucking happened? It's a
Bipolar.
concoction. It's a concoction of the owners and Tim Steidten. I think it's time for me to actually just say it. Tim Steidten was a fucking car crash.
Of course,
Like,
now and obviously I always worry when they're like, oh, West Ham, they've won the window. You're like, oh, 9 times out of 10, you've had a shit window. And he's going to bite you on the arse.
all I would say is though, the players that we've brought, well, maybe not full crew, maybe not, but Tadebo was highly rated around Europe. Like
Yeah,
Juventus wanted him. I don't think he's a dud. He just seems like apparently he's always late to training. It seems like he just needs to just fix up. Like that's on him. You can bring in any manager, and if the geezer's not asked, there's not much you can do, is there?
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, he was at Barcelona. I mean, he got dumped out of there pretty quick, but
Yeah.
you would have thought, right, he's a player of quality, whether or not it's suited the Premier League or whatnot. This manager is what it is. I mean, we've not seen him under Nuno yet,
Yeah.
but from his time with us, we know obviously he's had issues regarding fitness, injuries, in it, and then you hear stuff in the background like, oh, he's turning up late, he's not doing this, not
Mm.
doing that.
The thing is, like, I'm pretty sure the sources during the international break are just fucking bored shitless. They make up anything. But I did see a couple of pages saying apparently Jared Bowen ended the season, and I do sometimes think, is he going to get to an age where he's like, do I need to go and make that step up somewhere?
Well, I mean,
Because surely he must be thinking about it. He must be.
yeah, definitely, but I don't know. How old is he now? What, 28?
That's what I mean. So really, he's got 18 months to make that move. Because once he
It's
hits
now.
31, I don't think teams will be that arse, will they?
No, well, as you said, it's now, and it's whether or not West Ham can shove enough and do enough to think. No, I
Can
mean,
you imagine
I
if we
know he
didn't have
signed a
it?
contract. He's a captain and he loves the club and that, but a player of his quality, it definitely like imagine every time he goes to England, and there's, like the stories you must hear, people saying chatting about this and that, and the fucking players that are talked up here, like compared to
Yeah,
him, where he's better than them. It's like, no, because if he went to such and such club, he'd take the piss. Like,
yeah.
it'll show the levels. If you can do it for us, you can do it for most
I
teams.
do also think though, I know it's only like a really small minority of just fucking idiot fans, and 99% of us absolutely love him. But you think you've had the incident at Wolves where he's having verbals of a fan, and then his reaction to scoring against Everton, that was to us for people saying, "Oh, he's not captain material." It's like I don't get what people want from him. Like, would
Do
you
you not
rather
think
him?
that? Do you not think that could be towards Potter?
I don't think it was towards Potter
Do you
because
not? Didn't he say something like about him or
I think
it
well,
wasn't such as naming him, but the way he was saying and the words he was saying, it was kind of like.
What do you
about
think?
him.
Did you think what he meant about like the lack of leadership or whatever? Do you reckon that's what he maybe that?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, from fans that say he's a shit captain, would you rather him get 25 goals and assists a season or scream at players? Because that's what some of these fucking mongs want, ain't it? Just to like
Oh. And it's
have like
not
a.
not. Go on, mate. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like these people just want to have like a Roy Keane type enforcer. One, they don't exist anymore, and two, Jared Bowen leads by example every single game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like captaincy comes across in many different ways. I think. But yeah, it comes across different ways. Not as such as you say, fucking shouting, screaming, fucking kicking people, this and that. He, as you said, he leads by example.
Yeah.
Performances year on year. I
Mm.
mean, if you're like in that team looking at him, it's like fucking hell. But he's the one. He's the one that's playing and say he's the one doing this. He's the one.
The thing
Captaincy is
is,
not like just one. There's many different layers to it.
I think the thing is as well, you saw the same thing when Declan Rice was made captain when Noble left. Like he was having to answer fucking divs on Instagram as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. There
And
was
it's
like,
just like I don't know why,
throwing his
like,
hands in the air. Don't get me wrong, he did used to do that. But
but
realistically, if you look at the squad, who else is going to be captain?
one of the games that he actually done that right. I always remember this. I remember my head was gone right. I think we lost away to Everton and Mopai scored from outside the box and Souček played a pass just off the pitch and Rice was just like this. He was like, "Fucking hell!" It's just like, what am I playing with? But as I say, it's always the minority that are the loudest, and 99% of people. I was chatting to some guy at Arsenal about it. He was going to me. He was like, I don't know why everyone just gives Bowen shit. It's like if there's one fella you don't want to piss off, it's probably him.
And yeah, he's probably the only person that realistically you can't give any shit to because he's the one normally dragging us out of the shit.
Yeah. But as I say, I do think it's so easy on Twitter to react to every single rumor. But now, the second you click on the page, you're like, mate, they've tweeted like 35 rumors today. They're on one. Like they're just chatting shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's boring more than anything. That's why I don't really like. I follow the
Yeah.
odd West Ham page here and there, but I just try to ignore it because it's just fucking filled with
Well,
cunts.
that's like it's like with this page. Like we started it with the best intentions, but believe it or not, we're actually quite like we like to have a laugh and have a sense of humour. But when we're just talking about, yeah, we hate the owners, yeah, we hate the stadium, yeah, West Ham lost again. You sort of get to the point where I'm like, do I even want to record anything? It's just so fucking miserable.
Yeah. I
It's
don't know
just it's
what else we do to change it up. I don't know. Start doing fucking like star jumps or fucking flips or something like in the videos just to fucking make it a bit more
just doing
interesting.
fucking anything, I think, rather than talking about us every week. Because
Do
obviously,
the candy dance. I don't know.
yeah, just fucking anything. But going back to Brentford, it's a fucking huge game, and hopefully we can get something. What are you saying for a score prediction?
I mean, I'm quite happy to hear from Nuno. Like, obviously, the main thing is what he was all talking about defensively. Because let's face it, we're a shit show. And we have been for a while.
Yeah,
I think I see is like I'm not too focused about attacking. It's about fucking keeping goals out.
yeah,
Because we've got quality up the pitch where we can damage teams and score goals. But if you
yeah,
can't defend, you got fucking like you're fighting an uphill battle.
definitely.
Um, 2-1 West Ham.
2-1 West Ham. I'm gonna go 3-1 West Ham. I'm
Yeah,
not sure who's scoring. Bowen hat trick maybe. He scored a
I
hat
love.
against him last time, didn't he?
Yeah, his first ever hat trick. I think in football.
Crazy.
Or well, professional football. I don't know.
But
But
yeah, I think obviously it is a big game on the pitch, but it's also a big game off it. And hopefully, like-minded fans like us that used to go over Upton Park, all the unks, all the granddads that are like, hang on, what the fuck's happened to my football club, can make a stand and just not go to one game. Like, I'm sure you can miss one game.
yeah,
And if
it's
people
not
are
like
going, that's all right too.
yeah, yeah. It's not like we're the pillar of fucking West Ham supporters. I mean, at the end
No,
of the day, we're just two people fucking talking
no, we're
here and
just
there
like,
at West Ham. But we like to feel like we've got the best interest of the club, and like obviously, um, the state of David Sullivan, him as a person in general. I mean, he's had his fucking missus beefing some fat ginger kid.
What, me?
On no, the other one. No, the one that's the
The
one
other one.
that's the other one that somehow got fucking what 200,000 followers or so. I don't know how,
Central, yeah.
but
But no,
I
I
mean
think
that's
though,
the only time I've ever agreed with him as well. Because I think I've muted his tweets or something,
yeah.
but through Twitter, especially the way it is now,
Stevie,
him
mate,
talk,
you're right, guys.
him talking to about Sullivan's missus. But yeah, like sure, I mean the geezer's a Welshman. He sports Cardiff. It's,
Yeah.
he made his money for fucking Pong. I just
That's what I
can't
mean though. Like,
hate him.
how can you know all of this and then still not want to boycott, or like not even just not want to boycott, but not want to protest, or just go there like a fucking cuck and just not have any sort of resentment towards them. That's what I don't understand.
I was like, there is no way you can tell me going to that stadium, everything else about the club, what they do, concessions, the way they treat supporters. There's
The
no
badge,
way. Yeah, let's just say that fucking clip art.
it's just that's what I mean. It's like every time me and you are over there, within 10 minutes, if you said to me, "Should we go?" I honestly wouldn't even argue. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go." And it
But
shouldn't
then,
be like that.
no, but then again, we're cucks, we pay the money.
But the thing is, I do think it's also a little bit of age where you're at that age where maybe it's not as exciting, and the way
Yeah,
Premier League
no,
football's
definitely.
going, like I think other sets of fans are feeling like even Everton, everyone's raving about their new ground, and I went there. It's a lovely ground. It was quiet as fuck. Goodison was way louder than that. Like, and even I've even seen a few of their fans are saying, yeah, like the atmosphere is shit. And it's like maybe it's a cultural thing as well. Maybe a lot of the people we used to go with and would make a racket have just washed their hands of it.
But don't get, as you said, it's probably is most likely a culture thing as well because I don't think like especially in English football around is completely different to like anywhere else in the world. Obviously,
Yeah,
I want to say fanatical, but the fanaticism's different. Where most other countries, obviously, they're fucking tops off, flares, smoke bombs, constant full 90 minutes. But our fanaticism is where we travel across Europe, travel up and down the
yeah,
country, wake up in godly hours, spend so much time on like of our fucking holiday, this and that. So I think it works in different ways, but I don't think England's more of a like a thing in a moment. Say if like, oh, you're on the attack or you score like a, a fucking counter attack goal, or like it's more of like in a moment kind of thing.
yeah,
Whereas especially like Germany stuff like that, even though it's constant, it's a bit like monotone. Like it doesn't.
yeah.
I feel like it doesn't get loud but when it gets going in an English stadium.
It's proper. Yeah,
And that might just be for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever.
yeah. And I think as well, like your point about how many people go up there. You see when like teams like Barcelona go to St James's, they don't even fill half the away end. That's like one of the biggest teams, if not the biggest team in Spain.
I mean, the amount of supporters of like I say supporters, fans of Barcelona and got like they dwarf us, but we travel here, there, and everywhere. We sell out
Yeah,
here, there, whereas teams like Barcelona don't, Real Madrid don't.
yeah. It's the same thing. Like whenever you watch like a European game on the telly, a lot of the time the away end's just like 20 bods. It's like when
A,
you
cou-
watch
a, a couple of hundred, like you're like, what?
yeah, like I'm pretty sure like Dagenham and Redbridge and Southend probably take more away than a lot of the like top league European sides.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why football in this country is unrivaled. I mean, you saw what in the Conference League North or Vanarama North or something.
Oh yeah, the playoff
In the playoff
final,
final, what was it Oldham and
Southend, wasn't it?
yeah, there's 50,000 people at Wembley there, and that's first seventh tier game of football.
Yeah. And you see the one we went to? We went to the League Two
Wimbledon,
one, didn't we?
yeah,
That's
there
fucking
was
that was quite mobbed, really.
40, another 40, 50,000. So
Yeah,
it's unrivaled, really, in this
yeah.
country.
But yeah, I think that for me is why I'm protesting is because your old man, my old man, didn't introduce us to West Ham because we're fucking successful. It was like, yeah, we always felt a little bit different from everyone else. Like, yeah, we've got a great sense of humour. We take
I,
numbers everywhere. We've got a great stadium,
I
and
also
we
hate
just,
my I also hate my old man. So
yeah, it's basically a life of just depression and getting memed and trolled. But I wouldn't have it any other way. But at least back when we was at Upton Park, we had our own gaff and everyone always spoke about us. Like, even though we were shit, we were still always in the conversation for like clubs and fans because we were different. But now it's almost like we're just nothing about us.
well, I mean, stadium wise, no. But then, is there any, especially in the Premier League, because you've got to think like the Premier League's even though it's fucking best league in the world, and this people like they don't care about people like me and you. They
No,
don't. And West Ham don't really, because even though like as you say, we go to a game while we've been pumped or we've lost again. You walk out the stadium. There's a queue out the door to go to the club shop.
yeah,
It's what they want. There's people in there fucking spending so much on a match ticket, so much on food, drink, club shop, merch,
mm.
scarves, whatever. And I mean, here's what it is.
I think that they've
Might be their first game, or it might be like for tourist day out, or people on holiday in London for the weekend just want to go to a game of football, and that's
yeah.
unfortunately what the Premier League is.
I think that they see people like us as an inconvenience. Yeah, we might give them 800 notes, but then do we? Because we pay with fucking club cash, which is like turns out to be between 400 and 500 quid. Whereas they could get some tourist in or a day tripper to go and do a one in the club shop, go and do 50 quid in the concourse. And they've made back half our season ticket in one match day.
Spend fucking I don't know £200 on like I said there's three of them, four of them, match tickets. We at the end of the day we're just a fucking bit of
Yeah,
shit on the shoe that just fucking is there. Like, do you remember? Or like, oh no, but this is club with steeped history, tradition, you know. But I don't think that's just a West Ham thing. I think that's a wider football thing in this
more
country.
like I know that you really can't compare our stadiums to Everton or Spurs, but there's even some Spurs fans I've seen that just say that they just miss White Hart Lane because it just, as much as the new gaff's fucking unreal, it just it like lacks something, don't it?
Yeah, in a minute. What you saying, mate? Sorry.
And I was
No,
just saying that
no,
like
nobody ever wants to talk to me, but now I'm doing something. Everyone wants to talk to me.
Mr. Popular. But no, I was just saying that like even teams that have moved into like football built stadiums, even their fans, as nice stadiums are, they miss the nitty grittiness of the old gas because that's what made it unique and different, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's just a difference in how people see football.
Yeah,
Like they have a different like we'll probably see ourselves a bit more traditional in the way we see football, especially in this country. But
yeah.
people, you see people talking about it like, oh, yeah, but we get to host Beyonce and it's like, bro, who gives a
The
fuck?
F1.
Like like NFL and like what do you see me fucking? I say, would you see me buzzing about? We have baseball. Yeah, it's like we don't even fucking own it, so it don't matter.
No, it's
But
just stupid, isn't it?
it's just the way we see football. But we're just different.
All I'd say
We're
is
not
though,
the only
like,
ones.
all I'd say is though, one of the shouts that Talksport kept making was that, oh, you can't like, why would a new owner come in and spend like all this money on a new stadium? And they tried saying it was like so much money when it wasn't. When like I think Everton paid like 800 million, I think, for their new stadium, which obviously ain't cheap, but with the amount of land that's around our ground, that's what an investor wants, isn't it? That's what they're all holding out for. That's their bread that they want.
Yeah, but ours is completely different because obviously the place we play in now was built for the Olympics.
Yeah,
So obviously it's government funded, like obviously it's taxpayer funded. Have to go through the council. You have to fucking what they called it LLDC and
yeah,
whatever, and it's just the mayor of London. It's just a whole ball ache. And obviously because when we got given the stadium, obviously there was a different mayor at the time, Boris Johnson, him, Sully, Brady, all fucking, I don't know, giving each
Mates
other
and that.
backhanders and stuff like that. So that's just dodgy as fuck. And that, I mean, I don't really watch West Ham fan TV, but TikTok the other day pops up of Nicky Hawkins
Yeah,
basically saying, oh, somebody told him about the whole deal to do with the stadium. And like, oh, they, how Sullivan and Brady were kind of preying on because it's losing so much money, losing so much this, that they're going to be like, oh, just give it to us on a cheaper deal. They'll have to fold and give us the stadium. But obviously, since Sadiq Khan's come in, that's all changed. He's doing everything in his power, supposedly, to not make it hard work. So I think ours is different in that aspect to say others
yeah.
situations.
No, it is. But I suppose in the short term, all we can do is keep doing what we're doing and keep moaning about it, keep boycotting, keep protesting. And it's like there's this argument of like, oh, it's such a big game on Monday. Is that the game to choose to like do it on? But it's like, well, going by that logic, there's never going to be a right game to do it on because if we lose to Brentford, then the next game's even bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
So it's
true.
sort of
I mean, there's no perfect game. You just have to do it.
yeah.
Like,
And I think that so many have walked away now. I think after this season, I think there'll be minimal amounts of fucking proper West Ham fans in there. I can't lie.
yeah. What the fuck? Oh,
You're upside down, bro.
bruv, what the fuck's going on here?
Upside down.
Bruv, what is that? Right, there we go.
Boy, you turn me.
Inside the
But yeah,
underground.
that's pretty much in it. Just more fucking misery to bring you on a fucking Friday night, really.
Basically, that fucking Abe Simpson meme, old men yelling at clouds.
Yeah, that is us pretty much.
Falling on deaf ears.
I was gonna try and get a spare for Leeds, right? I asked Marley, he's like, no. Owen's
Are
like,
you,
no.
are you in your culture?
And then everyone else is like, nah. I look right. A train to Leeds is like 45 and the return's like 40. I'm like, fucking hell. So it's like 80 quid, then a fucking hotel. And I'm like, oh, I can't bring myself to blow 200 notes, man.
I mean, and that's another thing in this country, train fare, but that's a whole different matter to do with English football and
Well,
how
it's
everything's
like
priced
Everton. It's
out.
like after you fucking match ticket and you travel and you fucking 80 quid hotel, you're like, fuck me. It's just so extortionate, isn't it? And then you got to book annual leave. It's just like, for what?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's fucking bollocks. But unless you've
Football's
got anything else to add, I was probably just gonna leave it there, mate. Because we've pretty much covered everything now, haven't we?
football's extortionate in this country.
No, it is. And I
And also,
think,
oh,
oh,
sorry,
go on.
mate. No, I was just gonna say, and also this whole thing to do with Villa at the minute, mate. What is going on? What is going on?
Prefer really not to speak.
Didn't see none
What
of
actually is
this.
it that's happened? That the
So
Tel Aviv fans are banned from Villa Park?
yeah,
Have they said
but
why? Is it just because they're pests?
yeah, basically. I mean, all you have to do. I mean, they played Ajax last season. I mean, they've got a bit of a reputation anyway. But then also they played Ajax last year, and they was chanting death to people, all sorts, like just playing up
Frankfurt
defense.
got banned from fucking Naples.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not like completely
We got banned after I got the thing in my arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got banned. You don't see no fucking politician wanted to pipe up then, but conveniently when it's such and such, they all fucking come out. But let's not get into that. It's a whole different. It's
What a
whole
way to
different.
end the stream.
But it's just mental to see, obviously, just how it's perceived by people and like the different
It's just
contradictions and
it's
whatnot.
everything's on the news for a fucking reason, innit? Let's face it. It's just they want us to take it how we're taking it, and to me, I really don't give a shit how many times have you seen a European set of fans banned from another stadium? It's not like that rare.
It happens in this country.
Yeah.
Like it's happened. I don't know why it's such a major.
Look at the old firm. There weren't no away fans like 4 years or something.
That's what they used to have 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000. Then it went to 800, then 400, then none, and then it's not fucking unheard of. It does happen.
And
Clubs do
also,
get for like one game, but
if we do end up going down, there's not even a £30 away cap on tickets. We're paying like 50 quid to go and watch Sheffield United or something.
fucking like West Ham away at fucking I don't know Huddersfield or something at the John Smith Stadium for 45. No,
Fuck me.
that's a piss take. Although I've not been there. I don't even think it's called the John Smith anymore. What's it called? The fucking Kirklees or something.
The fucking Carlsberg.
Fuck no.
But yeah,
I've never been to Huddersfield, so
I haven't either. I've got no reason to go to Huddersfield, bro.
West Ham. I'm sure it might be nice. I'll tell you what. I bet a pint is cheaper up there than it is down here.
Of course it fucking is. It's fucking extortionate down here, isn't it?
And then they might have better pies. But
Probably. Pios.
yeah, I'll see you in Huddersfield. Me and 3,000 other cunts.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the Brentford game cover. That's pretty much it, boys. Thanks
Well,
to the ones
it was a bit of protesting, a bit of West Ham, then a whole load of rambling like fucking madmen.
Pretty much, man. I mean, if you watch other live streams, it's easier because they've actually got people engaging.
Yeah.
Whereas because we do this once every 3 years, no one's gonna click on it.
We treat it like it's fucking party, you know.
I know. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you can be asked, subscribe, like, share.
Don't have to. Don't really matter.
Yeah, just block us if you want. That's absolutely fine. Don't do that.
We'll all be dead one day, so here's what it is.
Yeah, just enjoy the rest of your weekend. Come
Oh.
on, you hell.